Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Motivational Monday message for our mastermind. So super excited to start February 7th, our first full week in February, and just kind of wanted to go over a few things. You want to have your mastermind binder. And Cara Beth, please let's meet up this week to give you your mastermind binder. Obviously, you want to make sure that you know what that one thing is that you are working on, that come hell or high water by the end of 2022, you've mastered. And, it was really awesome because last Monday at our mastermind deep dive via Zoom, it was just so neat and special to see so many people actually living their vision statement. Their vision statement is actually coming to life. They're living what it is that they've been putting in their vision statements for whether it's 1 year or 2 years or 5 years. And it's because vision work is so vitally important. There's so many things that impact our success, but more than even our success, it's our happiness. And, growth and development go hand in hand with satisfaction, fulfillment, purpose, happiness. We can't be truly fulfilled individuals if we don't have a purpose, if we're not living in passion, if we're not actively engaged in the pursuit of a worthwhile goal. And that's what we're all doing. And I can't tell you how much fun it is. One of the things that we say all the time, or I should say, I say all the time, is success happens in decades. And remember, for me, it's not worldly success, it's eternal success. And it's that growth and development that happens in those 10-year blocks. And I guess, I have always said and believed that all roads of success lead to God. Just like the alternative, I believe to be true as well. There's other roads that aren't going to lead to your spiritual and eternal success. So, there's only two powers in the world. There's good and there's bad. And we are always resisting one and we are going in flow with the other. It's just the way that it is. So when you start to really understand that, then you can start to examine all your thoughts, examine all your actions, become more aware. And that self-awareness is critical for real happiness and real fulfillment. So I want to let everybody know that we are not reading the 4 agreements as a group. Now, if that's something you want to do on your own, you are absolutely more than welcome to do that. But as I started to read the 4 agreements, it didn't take me long before I realized, this is not in alignment with God's word and his will and his ways. And I don't want to have anything to personally to do with that. So I'm not going to promote that. But I know a lot of people that have read that book and they've loved the book. So what you get to choose this month is there another book that you want to finish reading that you haven't read? Is there another book that you want to reread? And I had a friend of mine share C.S. Lewis's, what are the letters? The letters from C.S. Lewis. I can't remember what they are right now. I've been listening to it on audio today as I've been doing my workout and, going to the gym and going and doing all the things that I do in the morning in between everything. And I'm telling you, it's flipping amazing. So if you don't have something, I know Lauren threw in our messenger thread some really great books as well. But if you don't have something to read, I'll send that over the link to the audio that I've been listening to this morning that I love. But couple things. One, it's Monday. When do you have your vision statement reading programmed in to your week? I like to do it on Mondays. You can do it on Sundays. You can do it any day of the week you want, but you want to plan. When is that done? So as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to jump into reading my vision statement so I can mark that off. Do you have your February planned? You know, one of the things that we have in our binder this year is we've got the mastermind events by month. So, you know, you've got everything, but do you have that planned behind your February tab? Do you know when the accountability meetings are? Do you have that in your schedule? Do you have your one-on-one coaching session already scheduled? Hopefully so. If you haven't, you want to make sure you get into that. And for the most part, I would say half or a little bit more than half, you've already set something in for the rest of the year. So we've got it for the rest of the year already set. And, you know, just make sure that you've got everything set so you can live your life with the intent that you want to live your life. And also remember that we're at different places in our journey. There's some of us that we already have certain habits that are going to lead to the results that we want quicker. And then there's some of us that, you know what, we still are the slave to poor habits. And then there's some of us that have both of that, you know, and that's just the facts. So it's really learning how to become aware, self-awareness of where you are. It's one of the reasons, the screw tape letters, that's what it's called. It's one of the reasons I'm really enjoying listening to the screw tape letters from C.S. Lewis, because I think it's such a phenomenal opportunity to listen or to read and then start to say, where am I? You know, where am I in this? So to become more aware, you know, in Wake Up in the Word, Brad, he's one of our co-host with us. He has a cup that says, my problem is Brad. And I laugh at that all the time because we all should have a cup that says my problem is, and you put in your name, because we are our own problems. And it's understanding that and that self-awareness to know what are we doing or not doing that's impacting our results. Because if we're not fulfilled, if we're not living in purpose, if we don't have passion, if we're not surrounding ourselves with people that are like-minded, that, you know, that are going to help us achieve what it is we are wanting to achieve, we're the problem. You know, wherever you take yourself, there you are, right there with you. So it's that process that's really awesome to be on that journey with. But make sure you have your mastermind planning sheet all up to date for the month. If you haven't already, jump in that and do that today. And let us know. Let us know. Continue. What you're going to do is you're going to take your Miracle Morning sheet and you're going to put it behind the February tab so you can continue on with that process. And you know what? Even if for whatever reason you have even started your Miracle Morning, you know, you can start today. There is no time like the present. So wanted to let you ladies know you are so loved. You are so amazing. There is nothing you can't do. But remember, it's focusing on you and realizing what you need to do. And it's not anybody else's fault. It's our own faults. And really understanding what can you tweak to make yourself be in a place of more happiness and more fulfillment so you can bless the world with your greatness. And blessing the world with your greatness means you are serving, you are using your gifts and talents to make the world a better place. not so you can live in a bigger house, not so you can drive a fancier car, not so you can wear certain apparel or adorn your body in jewels. That's not living in purpose. And it's one of the things that the adversary obviously gets us to be confused on. Not to say you can't have nice things, but you want to make sure that you're living in a direction with purpose and evaluating that constantly on a daily basis. And that's really what separates ordinary from extraordinary. And that's another big message that I loved with the screw tapes, is how what the adversary wants us to do is to get really comfortable with ordinary. And ordinary is living in a very materialistic state of being. And extraordinary is using your God-given gifts and talents to make the world a better place. And we were sent to this earth to be extraordinary, not ordinary. I love you so much, ladies. And until we meet again, be big, be bold, and most importantly, be you. Bye-bye.